Have you seen the layout for my body mapping class that starts this Thursday? It's a 7-week course. Only takes a little bit of your time each week, and it gives you this entire beautiful layout of symptoms you can track emotionally and physically to be empowered in your life and to help all the people even around you. Often, people have a random symptom and they just don't know how to look at that in the way of a cold or a dry or a hot or a wet symptom. Or perhaps the symptom is fear, related, and it's scaring them and it feels like it's putting their life on the line. And then we don't have the safety and the empowerment it takes to say, hey, I'm going to track this and I'm going to make some decisions and I'm going to do some self-care and I'm going to take a few remedies or plants or change my diet to see if I can get this symptom to change. So this is what I love about teaching this class and living this body mapping life that I live, of elemental medicine and looking at your body as cold, dry, hot, wet. What I love is that no matter what's going on, it adds up. Sometimes it's a combo, like I could be cold somewhere and hot somewhere, and then I'm like, what do I do? And then I realize, wait a minute, I could warm up my kidneys and I could cool down my liver and I could hit the middle because our body works together as a whole unit, and that'll make me warm. And so, really, this is about the balancing act of life. And it's about being able to recognize that you can do your own weather reports. You can do them seasonally. If something doesn't feel right in your day, I'm going to be teaching how to look at it daily and make quick decisions. No big have to figure all this stuff out. Like there's some really simple elemental decisions to make on this hot, cold, wet, dry that leads you to every single part of your body. And then all the assessment tools, all the ways that we read our symptoms. When we don't feel like our skin looks good, guess what? There's something going on that isn't feeling good either. So how do you add this all together and make it this map of your life, of your wholeness, emotionally and physically, and being able to not make it complicated, but once we figure out maps, they really help us and they guide us, and then they become second nature. You don't have to even use a map anymore. Once you've gone, to some place a couple times, you might remember, and then if it's been a while, well, then you go back to your, map, and you start looking at it again. So there's no way I'd be doing this for 30 years of my life if it wasn't something that has completely served me and served so many people in my life, my clients, my students, my family, my friends. I'm just very thankful for this medicine of Ayurveda and Tibet, and for having that passed on to me. And I look forward to passing that on to you, because it doesn't belong to any of us. The elements are of us and they're around us and they're bigger than us and they're undeniable. Those elements, we know ether, air, fire, water, earth is what makes matter. So think about it. Everything that matter is made of matter. And so you can figure those things out, and I'm here to help you do that. Please feel free to join me.